If you want me to make more long videos, say in the comment section long videos. Please make sure to subscribe and choose all notifications for more. Click thumbs up, it's free. Crybaby Nicki is so upset about not getting a Grammy, but you know who else doesn't have a Grammy that's a rapper? Tupac, Biggie, Busta Rhymes, DMX, Ice Cube, J. Cole, Nas, Rakim, Run DMC, Snoop Dogg, and The Game. None of them have Grammys either, and none of them ever cried about it. Whose name are you most surprised by? Post their name below in the comment section. Let's talk about it.
What up, Nicki?
Hi, man.
What's up? Chilling.
Chilling. Okay, so real quick, I know you're busy. It's so interesting that you sent me that text message, right?
Right.
Because it was a long day. I was busy, and I wasn't able to go online and really even look into anything. So when you sent me that message, I said, what could, why are you talking about? I didn't even hit you, and even now I haven't asked you, like, who you spoke to and what you spoke to them about behind the scenes, but I wanted to tell you something because I just thought it was interesting. And Barb's, hurry up. Mother don't have a lot of time for my babies today. So actually, y'all, I'm in the studio working on something really exciting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk to you about it, Mac, when we get off.
all right.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a few more people to log on, y'all. Let everybody know on Twitter because they always say Instagram don't alert them. Okay. Now, if you do not, well, if you're a Nicki fan, you know who Mack Maine is. But for people who do not know who Mack Maine is, Mac, tell them who you are. At what company?
President of Young Money, and
Okay.
I'm Nicki Big Brother, you heard me?
Believe that. President of Young Money. Y'all already know Young Money to the death of me, all that. So, I always say, y'all, that I love Mac because he's always been like the same, no matter what the fuck was going on in my life. Like when I didn't have a dollar to my name, he always was trying to help me, and he was just always like humble and sweet. Anyway, so Mac texted me, and it was funny because this is the same thing that happened last time when something was going on the internet and I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I said, Mac done texted me, I need to address this craziness, and me and Tay was over there laughing. And so, okay, so you guys listen to this. Mac texted me saying, I'm glad that it seems like the Grammys rectified the issue, Nick. And so I'm like, what is he talking about? I go on one of the blogs, and I see that this blog posted an article. The article has been out for a couple of days now, y'all. So you could tell that the Grammys want to make sure that the top urban blogs report on this particular article. Why do you ask? Well, I'll tell you. So if no one knows about this article, then they feel like, are people going to say we're shady? We didn't handle the situation. They know that they should have at least given a response. So what they did was they put out an article stating something that me and the whole label already knew, stating something that had absolutely nothing to do with what I spoke about. And it's Nunu. I want to, when Matt get off, I want to speak to you, Nunu. Nunu Nels. They stated, if this ain't gaslighting, I don't know what is. And to all the intelligent women out there, like anybody that studies these kinds of things, psychology or anything like this, I would love to speak to you tonight. If this is not gaslighting, I don't know what is. Somebody comes to you and speaks to you about a specific thing where they felt they were treated unfairly. Now, imagine this is your job. Imagine, and if you have a 9-to-5, if you own your own business, whatever it is, this could be you. This could be your daughter. So just imagine, instead of addressing, and Khalil, you stay there too, instead of addressing what, get to the point, get off my dick, get off my live. Who the fuck? And that's the problem. Why the fuck y'all always worried about me if you not, like I'm on a fucking time fucking limit to tell you what the fuck I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Stupid ass the fuck off my live.
I talk your shit, pop your shit, Nick.
Yeah, like go away. The same people that pretend they don't care about me is always on my.
Yeah,
so anyway, so now I'm gonna start the fuck back over. So look, if I come to you and say, hey, Mac, yesterday, I didn't think it was fair that you poked me with your pink pen. And you said, well, you know what else I did? I also tickled you with my black pen. So you should be happy that I tickled you with my black pen. Okay, here's what's going on with the internet. And they're able to do this to us. Oh, hi, the loser teacher. I would love to talk to you too. I know you're very smart. They do it to us because they know. And when I say us, I'm not saying black. I'm not even going to say black anymore because that's also an issue. If you're a black woman and you say black, that's an issue now too. They do it to us, meaning people who are on social media a lot. We've lost our attention span. So for the most part, they know when they put out a long article, they know people aren't going to read it. They know people are going to read like the headline and get the gist of it and keep it the fuck moving. Mm-hmm. Now, it's interesting because I hear women talking about gaslighting all day and all night on TikTok. But when they can clearly see a woman being gaslit by a huge company or corporation and using their minions in the industry, not just a woman who's been working hard since the day you met me, Mac, goes hard.
1000%.
Never asked for a handout, never asked for anything that I didn't deserve, right? So the Grammys had Variety put out an article saying that Nicki Minaj is actually in tons of rap category, or she has tons of possible nominations in rap categories. So when I went on that blog after you sent that text, it already has like 100,000 likes of just people probably liking it to show support, thinking, oh, wow, word. Like Nick got, like they fixed the shit up and, they did right by Nicki. But they didn't. They put out an article stating something that we already knew, stating something that the whole label already knew, only to gaslight my fans and other people in the industry into thinking that they fixed something they didn't fix. I gave that analogy about the pink and the black pen. If I tickled you with my black pen and poked you with my motherfucking pink pen, and you ain't like me poking you with my pink pen, I'm supposed to address that. Not say, well, I did something else that was nice. No, I want you to address what you did, but I spoke one. So here is the last time, and I swear I did not want to talk about this again, but they are purposely doing things like this to gaslight and make me look crazy. And I want everyone to show these kinds of things to their daughters so that you know what type of things to look out for in the work world, anything you do in life. Listen to the words they use whenever they know you're right, but they can't justify their wrong actions. Listen to the kinds of words you will always have to hear for the rest of your life. Crazy, mad, old, Think about this. Dear Grammys, and everybody, my fans know I am already the best. I don't need a Grammy. This was a specific question I asked for a specific reason, and y'all know that. Yet so many Black women are purposely missing the point. So here's the point. The point is, I do not care about winning a Grammy. I care about the fact that the Grammys took Super Freaky Girl, that just broke another record today for staying in the top 10 since its debut on the Billboard Hot 100. Oh, it actually beat Anaconda record, Mac. So this week it beat Anaconda's record, right?
Last year in the bulb. Say, Nick, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Never forget that.
Never will. So, but listen to this, Mackie. Instead of the Grammys coming out and simply saying, we're not going to change our decision because we honestly don't give a fuck, they said, well, we're not going to respond to why we moved Super Freaky Girl into a pop category. We're just going to tell all the Black people and the hip hop culture that, well, Nicki is nominated in the rap category. She's nominated in the rap category for Do We Have a Problem? She's nominated in the rap category for Blick Blick. By the way, these are not nominations, y'all. So this is another way that they're gaslighting y'all. These are not nominations. These are songs that record companies submit to be a nomination. Okay? I was talking about Super Freaky Girl, yet the Grammys have not responded about Super Freaky Girl. They've only gaslit y'all into directing your attention to Do We Have a Problem? What does Do We Have a Problem have to do with Super Freaky Girl? I'll say that again. What does Do We Have a Problem have to do with Super Freaky Girl? The answer is nothing. So I go on there and there are women saying, oh yeah, well, she begged. She made a big deal, so they just gave it to. I know y'all not talking about the best of all time, Nicki Minaj. I know y'all not thinking I give a. Who peed in a Grammy? Like, who spoke against the Grammy many times? So many men have, you know. Whether it was Kanye, whether it was Drake, who said, no, why are you putting Hotline Bling in a rap category? And they still continue to nominate him. No one said anything mean or bad. He stood up for what he believed in, and he was right. He took the right stance, you know? Because he's like, why would you put me in a rap category and take away an award from rappers when Hotline Bling is not a rap song, right? So, moral of the story is this. They just gaslit my fans, Mac, into telling them, well, she is, Do We Have a Problem is in the rap category. So, yeah. So, therefore, we're supposed to say, forget about the reason she spoke about this at all. And let's just say, oh, thanks for calling Do We Have a Problem rap Grammys. Thank you. Like, y'all, come on. We got to start acting smarter. We have to start reading to understand and to comprehend. So shout out to the people that were so happy thinking that this meant that they did something nice after I spoke about it. But listen to the word that they used on the blog. It looks like the stunt may have worked. It looks like the stunt may have gotten their attention. That is a blatant lie, because those Do We Have a Problem was always in the rap category.
That's wild.
So do you see the gaslighting that's going on instead of just addressing what's at hand? And imagine an urban blog saying something about pulling a stunt. So that means The Weeknd pulled a stunt last year when he spoke out. That means all of these artists that have spoken about what what they believe that they are due based on their talent, that means they're all pulling stunts. So that means, listen to this, if you work a 9 to 5 or any other job in the world and you speak out about years of unfairness that everyone can see, this is one of those words they can use to make you feel like, oh, let me shut up, let me not speak. A stunt. After all these male rappers and all of these people have spoken, they've called me pulling a stunt and still haven't addressed the issue at hand. And the issue at hand was Super Freaky Girl sampled Rick James. And guess what? When
MC
Hammer sampled it, guess what category it was in? Ding, ding, ding. Rap. Hip hop. And they can't say it's because the song, it became so big. MC Hammer's song wasn't huge. It wasn't a huge song. Huge. But that went in the rap category. Again, please, I am not talking about this because I give a shit anymore. I'm talking about this because they're now making urban blogs post this 3-4 day old article again, gaslighting and attacking. I wasn't paying no mind to this craziness. I was having a good old motherfucking day.
I hope I ain't fuck it up. You heard me? I got some text from some.
No, but I'm glad you told me.
So I thought it was getting rectified. I gotta go back when we get off and send some more. So
look, listen to how the internet and the world made this shit into something huge. The only thing I said was, if Super Freaky Girl is pop, then so is Big Energy. And that's the truth, because they are the same vibes anybody with a brain and some ears can tell. The point that the Grammys don't want you guys to focus on is that they've unfairly moved Super Freaky Girl to pop so that I won't be in competition with the people who they want to win in the rap category. Like, do you guys see how simple it is? It's not a big, huge thing to understand. And nobody, like, I don't even care that much, but why are y'all going so hard not to simply address the simple issue? The simple issue is, if Super Freaky Girl is pop, then Big Energy is pop. So they shifted your focus now to, do we have a problem being nominated in rap categories? And saying it looks like the stunt Nicki Minaj pulled might have paid off. I've never seen this level of blatant, outright gaslighting and attacking. Oh my God. Canvas_creations19 says, but why address it if you don't care? Can you believe some people are this fucking dumb? I just explained that. Dumb.
Common sense, not common, Nick.
Clearly.
You can't everything, my love.
So look, by the way, Troy Carter, who he managed Gaga for years.
Yeah, I know Troy.
And yeah, for them who don't know, and then he worked at Spotify for years.
Mm-hmm.
He even tweeted about it and said, this is absolutely crazy. Notice how none of those were huge figures in the industry. Notice how that's not ending up on blogs. The Brat spoke on it.
I saw that.
The Funky Geneva person, I was trying to see if I had his Instagram. I couldn't find his IG name. He spoke on it. Many people have spoken on it, but that's not on blogs. And I also found out something recently I didn't know, which is how many people pay blogs to post the dumbest shit. So if you're going back and forth with somebody, they'll post a blog to only post the things that make them look good, and that's going to get the other person dragged. But I don't really be on it like that, paying attention, so I don't be finding out until days later. But again, let me make this clear. All I said was, when MC Hammer sampled Super Freak by Rick James, his song was put in the rap category. What has changed? I've rapped on both verses. It's the same sample. So why is my song pop? And why force blogs to post this nonsense to try to steer their attention into the other way and make them think that y'all did right by me, when y'all know that you didn't address what I asked you in the first place? So it's not even this serious to be doing all of this industry shit, all of this industry politics. If y'all wasn't going to address it, you didn't have to. But to do this gaslighting shit, it's weird. It's weird. So no, Mac, to answer your question that you hit me about, you said, congratulations. It looks, I heard they did the right thing. Somebody told me that they did the right thing by you. No, they haven't. They know why they don't want Super Freaky Girl in the rap category. So, when I'm not putting out music, it's easier for them to pick and choose who they want to give awards to. But once I start gearing up and I start doing my thing, and here's the other thing I would say. If you that bitch, you don't need somebody else to be out the picture for you to shine. Like, my talent speaks for itself. I don't care what other girls are rapping. I don't care what other girls are in the category. So if you knowingly sit by and see some shit like this happening and pretend that it's okay, that just means that you are intimidated by having competition in the same category, not me. We just want it to be fair. Everybody with a pair of ears knows. And again, I don't care about this. I'm responding because the Grammys put this article out in Variety, and they're putting it out for you guys to think that this has been rectified, and it hasn't been rectified. Okay? It hasn't been rectified. Now you got urban blogs using this Variety article saying it looks like Nicki's stunt. So that means when you're in the workforce, ladies, and you are excelling above your peers and you're doing a great job, you're not allowed to speak up for yourself. But you know what's funny, Mac? I remember when I was discussing the fact that streams weren't being counted, Tay Moolah just got on my live to say, we still on this, ha ha ha. I could tell you're one of the slow ones. You're one of the slow ones too. We are not on anything. This is my job. I would never come to your job and say, oh, bitch, you still on this? Because I don't know what you've gone through at your job. Okay? So, yeah. So, dear Grammys, you don't have to keep on putting out articles pretending you're addressing something when you're not. Let it go. Leave it alone. I left it alone. Okay. Shout out to my babies. Shout out my bars. Y'all been having me cracking up laughing with a lot of your with your posts. But oh no, you know what's so funny, Mac? You remember when I was going hard saying that streams should count towards Billboard, because for so long our music was being stolen or streamed, and it wasn't being counted on Billboard. Now, if you look at the new rappers, they're really surviving by streams. But when I was talking about it back then, people were saying the same kind of shit. Oh, she's crying, she's complaining. But your favorite artist is now benefiting from all of that crying and complaining I did, huh? Because what would happen if they took away the streams from your favorite artist now? You know how many albums they'd be selling? They'd be selling about 11 albums, 5 to 6 albums. But
it was ahead of your time, Nick.
Always. But isn't it funny? Even when people come out and blatantly lie on me, and then everybody finds out they lied on me. Look at how quickly they bypass that. They quickly bypass that. Someone just blatantly said I said things that I never said. They quickly, but now Grammys is again trying to steer this conversation in another direction, having people that actually support me feel happy. We just want y'all to address why y'all moving Super Freaky Girl out the rap category and not other songs that are just as pop as Super Freaky Girl. That's the only question we had, Chad. That is the only question Onika Tanya had. Girl, we is tired. At Jenner Doll __. You look tired, bitch. You look tired, bitch. Bitch, you look tired, bitch. It's 9 o'clock and now you on another bitch live talking about you tired. You don't got a bed at your house, bitch. The fuck?
Nick, you cut up bad, bro. Damn.
Like, it be the same people talking about me nonstop just to say they tired. Ho!
That's crazy.
I ain't never talking about nobody I was tired of on a social media platform. Go and clean your tired pussy. Your pussy game tired, bitch. Your big hole is tired, bitch. Your throat is tired, bitch.
Why you so fucking crazy, Nick? You don't spell
Your
nothing,
asshole is tired, ho.
You don't spell nothing, no?
It's just like I'm talking to my audience, my fans, the president at my label, and you over here talking about how tired your funky ass is.
You crazy, bro. You fucked me up.
Like, what the? Anyway,
Where Pop at, man? He sleep.
Huh, Papa? Yeah. But the thing is, he's been going to bed later and later. But I ain't gonna lie, I actually prefer it because that means he don't get up as late. It's like he heard you say his name, Mac. He just started saying
that was him,
huh?
I heard that. That was
yes. That's
wow. What's up, Papa?
Anytime he hear my voice, it's like he feel like he gotta, make sure everything good.
Yeah,
like,
he should.
But Mackie, he's such a little man. When I tell you the boy think he a grown man, I never. Hi, Tasha Cobbs Leonard. Please pray for me, Tasha. And if I said bad words, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi, Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy.
July 28th, baby.
Who?
We got the same birthday. That's some inside shit. Me and Soldier.
1 second, I'm on live. Give me 2 minutes, please. Okay, so Mac, that's all I was trying to say. I don't, y'all, we don't gotta never talk about this again, but we don't have to do they playing, the internet games, Mac.
Right. No, I'm about to
It's
go
just,
holler. I gotta holler. I gotta go holler at a few people. But I mean, you deserve your flowers. You deserve your accolades. You deserve, you deserve fairness. You know what I'm saying? You work hard.
that's
You work
all
hard.
I
And
want.
if something like that, if they got it wrong, then at least give me a reasonable explanation. I get it. But please stop beefing. I love you. Please. You know I don't like when you beef.
I'm not. And I was
I just
having
don't want you to beef. I
what?
love you. I don't like when you beef.
Mackie, I'm not beefing.
All right.
And I'm from New York. Everything I say sounds like I'm beefing. And I'm not.
All right. I love you, bro.
I love you.
Regardless. I'm
I
with
love
you
you back.
regardless, but I like, nice Nicki, Papa Bear Mama Nicki. That's the Nicki, that I prefer. But I love you though. No more beef, please. Pescatarian, vegetarian.
Wait, who is that? Who is that? Let me see. Who is this? Is that the real young boy? Don't make me click on that, and that ain't the real young boy either.
I don't know his page.
Okay, Mac, I love you dearly, but Mac, as a black man, who I respect, you can't say things like that. When you hear a queen speaking, and you use the word beefing,
I'm not talking about nothing with the Grammys and nothing.
No, but
I'm talking about this little
but
certain
even when you
discrepancy.
use that word, Mackie,
A disagreement.
you can't.
Can I use disagreements?
No, that's another bad word.
Well, what word can I use?
Something behind the scenes.
I just don't like seeing you mad. Can I say that?
I rebuke it in Jesus' name. That's a bad word to speak, to
Mad?
say. Yes. Because I am not mad, Mackie.
No, I'm not even. You know what I'm talking
No,
about.
I'm just telling you because you have to use but you know why? Because I know you and you know me, so I know how much you love me and you know how much I love you. But when the public people, they use these words, not just with me, but with a lot of women who speak on things, they use certain words. So automatically it makes the people, before they can even hear the person out, it makes them shut them out. And one thing that you said that's just the truest shit. All I want is fairness. I don't ever I'm gonna go hard every time. When somebody sends me a verse for them, I go hard. I just go hard because I believe in going hard.
Of
Sometimes
course.
I get paid for verses, and I could just not care and say the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm not gonna do that to anybody because I have to put my all in this rap shit. This is my passion. There's a difference between waking up one day and lucking up upon rap versus being great at it and having passion about it. All right, so Mac, I'm gonna let you go. You know how much I love you. But I'm gonna keep you posted. So Mac, text me tomorrow. I'm gonna text you tomorrow.
All right,
I'm gonna
tell
let you
Papa
know.
Bear I said, what's happening? You heard me?
I will. And give my love to your son too.
Of course.
Okay?
Love, Nick.
All right, love you.
Yeah.
So who's on, you guys? And y'all know Mac is my brother. Like, one thing about Mac, he going to ride. No, who's this? Oh. How long is taking Mac to hang up? Mac, get up. Mac, thank you, Fiz_Eli. Mac, how long is it taking you to get up to hang up? Can I do it for him, y'all? So, do y'all understand what I was saying, y'all? That for people who want to know why I've been explaining myself, I know my fans know this, but you guys might not know this, is that, So, maybe, is that how I can do it? X him? I'm trying to X Mac, but his screen is still there, y'all. What should I do? So y'all, and so Nunu, I tried to add you, but they won't let me. Oh my God. It's Mac. Mac, I know you ain't high as you, Mac. Hang up. Remove from my, okay, so I almost just removed this person. It won't let me, Nunu. I tried to. Oh, his name is there, but the screen is all me. Really? I know you guys are saying he's out, but I still see a half screen thing. Okay. Anyways, what I was saying is, one thing about Mac, he rides for me behind the scenes just as much as, you know what I'm saying, in front of the camera. So he's a very genuine. I love him. So it's always going to be him, you know what I'm saying, over everything. But all right, they told me to start the live over. Okay, let me try.
Why in the world is Nicki Minaj so desperate for a Grammy she's still crying about this? Serious question. I want to know why. Is it because of her quote-unquote legacy? Look, Nicki, a bunch of rappers, like I named at the beginning of the video, if you didn't hear it, go back and rewind and listen to what I said. A bunch of rappers have never, ever won a Grammy. And they're more talented than you, more iconic than you. I'm talking about people like Tupac, Biggie, and Ice Cube. And I named the rest of them too, but I'm just reiterating that point. I mean, that's pretty huge, right? But here's the thing. So she's so rude. She wasted all of our time because she wouldn't just get to the point. I literally said out loud, get to the point. I was so mad. Like, oh my God, why is she doing this? She's so busy batting her eyes and looking crazy, just looking dumb. And I'm like, come on now. We need to hear what you have to say. What is the point of all of this? And then when I heard what she talked about, I mean, I think that it's important that they're putting out articles like that because it sounds like alleged possible propaganda. And I told you, I think that they have something against Nicki, but I think it's more of a personal thing. I don't believe it has anything at all whatsoever to do with her being a woman. You know, she shifted the conversation to men as usual. And she's like, you know, when a man did this or when a man did that, like they didn't even give Grammys to Biggie and Pac. What are their names? DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Will Smith. They boycotted the Grammys because they didn't even want to like televise the hip hop rap, whatever category, however it was worded at the time. They didn't even want to put it on television back in the day. I think that was maybe 89. I can't remember the exact year, but they didn't even want to show that on television. But yet the Grammys are supposed to bend over and pucker their lips and kiss your behind, Nicki. Right? Come on now. They've always shaded hip hop / rap. And I mean, this, you know, the music industry is so brutal to men. Remember when Lil Wayne's tour bus got shot up? Remember that? See, Nicki's never been through stuff like that because she's not a man. So there's certain things that she just doesn't have to worry about. She can brag about how her husband is a killer on her rap songs. Have you ever actually listened to Nicki Minaj's lyrics? I've heard her, I think in 2 different songs, she bragged about how that man is a killer. Allegedly. I'll just say allegedly. But for what I remember, that's what I remember allegedly hearing. And I don't know, maybe, I guess that's cute to her, allegedly. You know, that's something for her to play around with, exploiting people's deaths and whatnot. And then she turns around, you know, plays this whole victim card. And it's like, Nicki, you're a very privileged person. People have been blackballed since forever. That's just a part of the quote unquote game. But you're so sexist. You're such a misandrist that you turn everything into this whole woe is me, I'm a female bullshit conversation that has nothing. Your gender has done nothing but help you. All of the male rappers who are at your level and above, none of them are as mediocre as you are. As far as the top rappers are concerned, Nicki is literally at the bottom. I'm talking about like the big superstar rappers, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, even whack-ass Eminem. And there might be a Lil Wayne. Did I say him? And Future, well, Future's mediocre. He's garbage too, but he's from the South, so he gets a pass. I mean, this simple down there. But the point is this, though. Make sure y'all click thumbs up. On some of y'all, man, somebody's from the South, and they're like, you know what, anyways, the point is this. I'm throwing jokes and jabs in there, but here's the thing, though, Nicki. You're mediocre, just like Future. He's the only male rapper out of all of those rappers. You're the one female rapper who's up in that upper echelon, very small list of MCs and rappers. You, Nicki, are the most mediocre one. All this stuff on my coochie, you're dating drug dealers, your man's a killer, allegedly. I mean, it's like, come on, really? You're about to turn 40 years old in November, December. I think it's December, and it's October. It's October 18th, 2022 as I'm recording it. So you got a couple months, Nicki, and you're about to turn 40 years old, and you're still rapping that juvenile bullshit. That's some stuff that I would expect from maybe a 16-year-old girl, just like some young, dumb, full of, you know what I mean? But you're a grown woman, and if you would have had a child when you were young, you could have like a 25-year-old right now. You could have a child that's older than Big Latto, and you would have a child older than Latto right now, wouldn't you? Allegedly, but well, you don't. Anyways, Nicki, did you ever stop to think to yourself that maybe you've done things in life and this is all karma? Remember, you married a killer, allegedly, right? I mean, do you care about other people at all? Do you think that people are disposable? Do you think that people are supposed to just be thrown in a trash can or in a vacuum? Is that the way that you view human life? Maybe God is punishing you, Nicki. It's just a stupid fucking Grammy. You said you were the queen of rap, so there you go. Allegedly, possibly, maybe they gave all those other chicks Grammys to spite you. And you want one? You don't realize that the Grammys ain't shit? After, I mean, come on now. Megan Thee Stallion has multiple Grammys. Doesn't Lizzo have a Grammy? Cardi B has a Grammy? Really? Why? What was the point? What was the reason? When I saw the fact that these goofy bitches got Grammys, I said, see, this is some bullshit. And Cardi B's about to be my sister-in-law in 2023 when I marry any. Speaking of that shit, gotta speak that to the universe, because I mean, who's better than Henny? The only other is Henny and Tommy Lee at the top of the food chain. Anyways, the point is this, though. Nicki asked Mack Maine a question, and it was so interesting because when he responded to her, she corrected him like, oh no, don't say it like that. Don't say that word. No, don't word it like that. Oh, don't do that. And it's like, how are you going to ask somebody something, and then when they respond to you, you go and correct them? Who does this witch think that she is? And why are you not letting people word things the way that they want to word them? What if somebody told you, oh, don't say that, Nicki, don't say it like that? You're probably scream massaging the way that they scream for ice cream. Come on now. Listen, y'all. How do I end this off in a positive? Nicki Minaj is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Nicki Minaj is talented. Nicki Minaj is, as far as female rappers are concerned, she's the best that we have. In the mainstream industry, nobody's touching her. None of these heifers hold a candle to her. No offense. But, well, remember, I said the mainstream industry. Now, when you start comparing Nicki to my little babies like Nitty Scott, now Nitty Scott is a dope rapper. She's dope for real. And she has versatility. She really has something to say. Or like Ciroc, she's another amazing female lyricist. She's a goddess on the microphone. You know, see, that's when we start getting to like female rappers I could really listen to. You know what I mean? But neither one of them like really blew up yet. So I'm talking about like the mainstream chicks that you'll see on TV all the time and stuff like that. The brand name female rappers, you know, Nicki, Cardi, Coily Ray. Who else did the industry push? Megan Thee Stallion. You know, all the female rappers that do the nasty whore rap that they want for, you know, sisters to be known for. That trashy shit. Nicki's the queen of them. Nicki's the queen of the trash. No, let me stop. No, but seriously, all bullshit. No, Nicki can really rap. Okay, and Nicki, used to be versatile. Nicki decided that she wanted to do, for the most part, one thing, which is like hood rap. You know, I'm with a drug dealer or a gang member, or I could get a drug dealer or a gang member. Or I've been with drug dealers, gang members, and also my coochie. I could sell it for a belt that says Gucci. Yeah, some bullshit like that. Some garbage, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I fell asleep and I woke up and I had to finish making this video, so my voice sounds different. That's why I just had to turn my microphone back on and whatnot. When I came back to the part where I started talking about how she was correcting Mack Maine, so like I didn't even get a chance to brush my teeth yet. Like, I literally stopped making this video to go to sleep because it was so exhausting. I know some of y'all think that I'm joking, I joke around a lot, but I'm now very serious right now. I'm so serious. But anyway, shout out to Nicki Minaj, young lady. Beautiful young lady with pink hair and a pink butt. You know, she has talent, even though she doesn't utilize it because she's a dumb bitch. But, you know, seriously, all jokes aside, I used to love Nicki Minaj. That was my girl. I used to, oh my God, I could have married Nicki. This is years ago. But she's goofy. She does a lot of goofy stuff. She raps about a lot of goofy stuff. Nicki, you're not going to get your youth back. Rap about something other than your vagina and how you can obtain a drug dealer or a gang member with your vagina. You think those dudes at the top of the food chain, a drug dealer or a gang member? She's a black woman. Yeah, this is how most of them think. Yeah, that guy who's in jail or going to jail can have his butt cheeks spread like butter. Yeah, that's why they call it butt, right? Spreading like butter. You think that one of these dudes has been to jail and showered with other men and stuff like that? You think that that's what a real man is, Nicki? Becky, here I come. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about it below. Make sure you click the thumbs up button, subscribe, choose all notifications, leave a comment below, even if you're just saying hi. If you like to play the game I like to play here. The secret password to say in the comment section, let me know you made it until the end of this video, is no soup for you. Why no soup for you? Because Nicki, you're not, listen, as of right now, you won't get a Grammy. And even if you do, they'll probably give you some sort of Grammy that you don't want. It'll be for like country music, single or album or something weird. You'll be like, what? How did I even end up in this category? Listen, Nicki, please forget about the Grammys. You're not going to get one, at least as of right now. If you do ever end up getting one, you don't want them to give you one because you don't want them to end up somehow politicizing it in some sort of way to work to their advantage and to work against yours. At this point, you need to just stop talking about the Grammys. You know, rappers have been fighting against the Grammys since like the 80s. This has always been a thing. Just hell, they didn't even want to play Michael Jackson on MTV. You know, they didn't want to play black people's music. They play some, well, of course, this is after white people took rock and roll, but they didn't even want to play like black music videos on like MTV way back in the day. Okay. And just like now, and for the past over 30 years, going on 40 years, the Grammys does not want to put rap on their platform. It is what it is. Listen, this is nothing new. So it's like, move on. Okay, they don't like you personally, and if they would give all of those chicks that have no business having a Grammy before you, then that says a lot. That somebody really doesn't like your ass. Somebody that's related to it, has control over it, or is adjacent to it, and they can influence this. This is terrible. You're putting yourself in danger by even associating your name with the foolishness. And the reason why I say that is because if they hate you this much, I mean, you've been basically running rap, and you know, I guess you know how it feels now. Like when people will go to, I don't know, the Soul Train Awards or the BET Awards or the BET Hip Hop Awards, wherever it was that you were winning all of those awards and those other chicks couldn't even stand on the stage. You know, they couldn't even present the award. I remember Azealia Banks had said something one time like, yeah, what's the point of this when they could just take Nicki Minaj's face, put 5 different wigs on her, and say Nicki Minaj nominated, Nicki Minaj nominated, you know, like say her name over and over again for the award when it's time to announce the nominees, because they know that she's gonna win. It's like that lady who wins or used to win all of the contests, Helen Hadsel, I think her name was, the contest lady. She was like the luckiest contest winner who won like 5,000 contests. She won like, I think, like every contest that she entered. Helen Hadsel. That's what you're like when it comes to the Grammys. I mean, when it comes to awards. You are. Anyways, I gotta go, y'all. Please comment below. If you haven't thumbed up the video, please do that. Subscribe, choose all notifications. Got some new videos, roasting and toasting Nicki, coming soon. Some of it's some old stuff, but still, it's still pretty good. And, you know, y'all know I'll be putting my foot in her pink ass sometimes, because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes she just deserves it. Deep down inside, I love Nicki, though. Nicki's like my sister. You know what I mean? Like, I can talk shit about it, just like I feel like same way about Cardi. Nicki and Cardi, they're two of the people that I feel like I can say, you know, I can say my shit, because I love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I talk a lot of shit, but I really do love Nicki. You know, I really wish her the best, so all jokes aside.